Just add more fiber. Kappa face. Whatever turns you on, I say. Go for it. If you put cheese between the layers, we could call this a Bulgaria Banica. You certainly could, yeah, definitely. You can do lots of things with phyllo pastry. Phyllo pastry is very, very delicious indeed. Hi, Chef. Hi, Dwapper. How are you doing, man? Welcome back. How is your wonderful Monday going? How is everyone's wonderful Monday going? Hope everyone's doing grand and happy and awesome. Right, so give him a flipperoo. So let's give this a bit of a brush. So yeah, very lightly. So I'm not going to probably need all those eggs, as I said to you. But what I will do, I'm going to use eggs for anything. 2 eggs. It might mess up the recipe. I'm going to use them. I'll tell you what, I'll use them for some scrambled egg in the morning. So if I cover them up afterwards, and I'll use them for scramby eggs in the morning. That'll be good. Rightio, so get rid of that piece, don't need that. Just trim the ends off, just make sure they're okay. Okie doke, so I roughly want it round about there, give or take. So yeah, that should be fine. So what we're going to do, just make sure you get into like kind of nooks and crannies of the pastry and push it down into these little tarts. Now, if you haven't got these little porcelain dishes, right, they're actually pretty dead cheap. They're not expensive at all. I bought these. I think they're about, how many? I got 8 of them. I think, was it for £15 or £10? Something like that. They weren't that expensive, but they were handcrafted. They're very nice. So, you know, definitely worth buying some if you want some. And they're great for like little tapases as well. So if you want friends around or something, you know, just grab a few of them, make some little snack foods or whatever. So, you know, I always find them useful. Maybe if you guys, like, you're not too fussed, you can put them in something else. Maybe you can make a big tart with the whole pastry. Instead of me cutting it in half, you could just use the whole slice, put it in the tin. You know, there are options. You don't have to do little tarts for sure. Is that spring roll dough from the shop, or is it handmade stream? No, it's phyllo pastry, my friend. All fine. Just made myself baked beans. That smell. Oh, yes. I had baked beans for a long, long time. If you got any spare pastry on the side, you could make little makeshift quiches. Leftover eggs. Yeah, you certainly could. was that a hint? Lives in the barn. It's like, well, as you got leftover phyllo, can we see that healthy quiche again? I love autumn. Pennsylvania is gorgeous this time of year with the leaves changing. Oh, definitely, for sure. Especially when like autumn and fall's coming into place. You see all the leaves change and they start falling. They're all on the ground. It does look beautiful. It looks amazing. So, you know. Holy moly!
Why can't you see me?
Cheese has. How you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it, and hope you're enjoying the stream, my friend. Hope you're having a happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining us. Great having you here. Right, so let's watch your fingers. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. I know your game. I know your game, mister. Right, so follow this around. Beautiful. So let's get this all kind of tucked in. So let's get this all kind of tucked around. Chef, you should stream with Andy when you go to America. Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be great. Do like a cooking stream or something. But I'm sure we'll sort something out. Definitely. But yeah, no, Andy's been a huge support to me, and you know, he's a great guy. He really is. And I just can't say thank you enough for how much support he's actually given me. So yeah, definitely we'll probably do something. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be like not going to do anything, but we'll wait and see. I just have to wait until I move, but it shouldn't be too long. I'm hoping it won't be anyway. So we'll wait and see what happens. Radio. How are you anyway today? I own the paint. Hope you're doing well. Great having you here. Chef, are you going to add Marmite? Are you trolling me today, guys? Am I going to add Marmite to a dessert dish? Kappa face. I think you forgot your Kappa face there, sweetie pun pun. No, I'm not using Marmite today, guys. Not today. Marmite dessert. That's really kind of going out of the borderlines there, guys. That's kind of stepping outside the box a little bit. Marmite and vanilla tart. I don't know how somehow that's going to work, but you never know. You might be onto something spectacular, and it'd be like absolutely amazing. And you get that saltiness with the sweet, possibly. Who knows? Doesn't sound very like. Makes you kind of cringe a little bit, but even though I do like Marmite and Vegemite, I'm good. Just gaming and watching streams. Awesome, dude. It's great having you here. Hope you're enjoying your games, man. So, let's tuck this all in. So, actually, I need to push this over a little bit. Kind of gone a little bit sparse with it, but it's okay. That's better. So, you know, if you spend time kind of making sure that pastry's in those nooks and crannies, you'll end up with a beautiful tart. And they should come out nice. They should. I like the word should. But we'll wait and see. So. And what I'm going to do with this, right? Left. What I'm going to do with this is actually going to pierce them with a fork to help kind of stop them from raising. Because obviously we've made those layers. And obviously they're going to rise in the oven. So let's turn the oven on. Let's make our life a little bit more easier, shall we? So 180 Celsius, 355 Fahrenheit. Gas mark, I got no clue. So just Google that one. I got no idea what the gas mark is. Gas mark, I don't know. Right, so let's get this pushed in. So make sure it's all in each kind of nooks and crannies down here. Fantastic. So gently kind of cut it off with my serrated knife. So we got a nice little tart ready to go. Fantastic. It's Thanksgiving in Canada today. Is it today? And that means leftover turkey sandwiches and pumpkin pie. Holy moly. Yeah, I was going to do... I am doing Thanksgiving over for the US. I'm doing a Thanksgiving stream. When's that? 23rd of November, right? Oh, I haven't got my mouse over here. Hold on. What is that spider doing? He's going crazy. Crazy on the wall. 23rd. That's a Monday. That's perfect. Do you know that is so perfect day to do a roast dinner. So, yeah, on the 23rd of... Wait, I was looking at October, wasn't I? Hold on. Hold your horses, chef. That's not the right date. 23rd of November. Ah, that's a Thursday. Okay, we can do roast dinner on that day. I don't care. Thursday's good for me. Right, so... That's a shame. I would have liked it to be on Monday, but it's on a Thursday. Of course it is. Thanksgiving's every third Thursday, isn't it? Or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be on the 23rd. So I'm going to do a roast dinner that day. Probably won't be turkey as such, because I know Thanksgiving usually is traditionally turkey. Can't really get my hold of any turkey at the moment, so even though I would love to. Maybe I can. If I can get hold of turkey, maybe I'll use like small turkey or something, but I'm going to get a chicken. It'll be so much easier and a little bit quicker to do as well, so we can elaborate on it. And I'll do my own kind of Thanksgiving roast dinner. So if you guys are bored on Thanksgiving Day, tune in to Chef for his Thanksgiving dinner. I don't think I've ever celebrated Thanksgiving, but I'm definitely going to start getting into it, obviously, because I've never really been there in America when it's been Thanksgiving. But I'll soon start celebrating it with you guys for sure. Should we go? Oh, I've already read that. It's always the last Thursday, Chef. Oh, okay. Is it the last Thursday? Or I thought it was like the third Thursday. I don't know. I get very confused with this. Choco Cake, how is your day going, dude? It's great to see you. Drown everything in the gravy. Oh, yes. All the gravies and the noms. All the tasty roast potatoes. What desserts do you traditionally have? Do you just have, like, pumpkin pie? Or what are other desserts? Do you usually have, like, sometimes do you have cobbler? Or do you have, like, apple and peach cobbler or something like that? Or what do you guys have, like, desserts for Thanksgiving? Give me your experiences of Thanksgiving desserts that you guys have. I would like to know. If that's okay with you guys. I always love Thanksgiving dinner. I always love turkey. Yeah, turkey's delicious. I like it. I like chicken as well, but turkey is one step ahead for me. It's delicious. Right, so our tarts are looking very tartish. So what we're going to do, we're going to get them in the oven. So I'm going to give these a bit of a prick with a fork. No puns intended. So what we're going to do... pumpkin pie, but other fruit pies, cobblers are always an option too, with a bit of ice cream. Every food item, basically. Fair enough. It's mostly pumpkin pie, pecan pie too. There really isn't any rules though. Okay. So traditionally, we would say then pumpkin pie is like the pie to do, right? The thing is, in November... that's a good point. I'm already doing pumpkin pie on Halloween. But I'm thinking I should do something else now. But and then I could do pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. I could do both if I really wanted to. It's okay. Whatever. We'll see. I mean, I might not even be able to get a pumpkin for Halloween. And then if that's the case, then I'm going to have to do something all different altogether. But we'll see how it pans out. If not, I might do like a coconut cream pie. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. We will see. We will see. Or maybe I can just do a cobbler. Do you know what I mean? Cobbler's delicious, right? Cheeky bit of ice cream on top. The only thing is I can't make my own ice cream. I haven't got a ice cream machine. And plus, if I made the ice cream, it would take hours and hours and hours for it to freeze and set. So I suppose I could do it the day before if I can find a recipe that doesn't require churning. But it might come out rock solid. And I don't really want that. So maybe I'll just buy one rather than make one. If I had an ice cream machine, I'd easily make one. No problem. I'd do some delicious flavors. I'd do like probably, I don't know, white chocolate and rum, or white chocolate and coconut, or something like that, or white chocolate and swirl of raspberry, or maybe a lemon meringue ice cream. That'd be amazing. Lemon meringue pie. Oh, that's a good one. Lemon meringue is very delicious indeed. I do like lemon meringue pie. You can use squash yams or sweet potatoes. Yeah, true. You could make a sweet potato one. Though I think the family's not a huge fan of sweet potatoes, but we'll try and go with like squash or definitely pumpkin for sure. How about sausage rolls for chili for dessert, Kappa face? Don't say that word too much. You never know, Don might just appear very, very quickly and sharply. So, right, what we're going to do, pop these in. Now, these shouldn't rise. I like the word shouldn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. They shouldn't rise too much. But if they do, then sod it, I don't care. It's just the way it's going to roll. Right, so we've given them a bit of a prick. So, what we're going to do... The tray's a little bit bent, isn't it? That's alright. Pop these onto the tray. I'm going to get these cooked off very, very, very sharply. So, that oven, yeah, it's hot enough. I'm going to pop this in now. I'm going to cook these off, and then what we're going to do, I'm not going to egg wash them, because I need those holes to kind of aerate so they don't kind of rise too much. So let's pop them into the oven now. Actually, I'll tell you what I will do.